Morning student. Today we are going to study the Kirchhoff's law. This is the new topic. Actually, Kirchhoff law is used in those electrical circuit which cannot be reduced into a single closed loop. If we have a single closed loop like this one, if we have a single closed loop like this one, right? It is of 8 ohm, it is of 2 ohm, or it is of 10 volt. So we can apply the formula. Current will flow this way, E R plus R. So it is 10 plus 2 plus 8, so it is 1 ampere. But if we have a complicated circuit like this, which we cannot reduce, otherwise we have a circuit like this, uh, and we have a circuit like this, and yes. So we cannot, suppose we cannot reduce it to a single circuit. So we have to apply the Kirchhoff law. We want current in this, from this to this. We want current from this to this to this. We want current in this. So we cannot reduce in a single circuit. So we have to apply the Kirchhoff's law. So what is the Kirchhoff's law? Kirchhoff has two law. This is the first law. First law. What is the Kirchhoff first law? Algebraic sum of the current at any junction is always zero. Means if we have a junction, there are number of current which are coming to a point. Suppose this is I1, this is I2, and this is I3. These three current are coming to the junction, and this current I4 and I5 are going, and this is the junction. Okay. In actual way I can make it. Suppose this is one cell, and this is, and this is the case like this. Here current is I1 coming, I2 is coming, or I3 is going. So this is a junction. Junction means where more than one current are coming or going. So this is a junction. So algebraic sum, what is law state that? It is state that it state that algebraic sum of algebraic sum of current, algebraic sum of the current at any junction, at any junction is always zero. Here algebraic sum sigma I equal to 0. Algebraic sum means here if we see I1 plus I2 and I3, these are coming, and this current I1, I2 and I3 are coming. This is I3, and suppose this is I5, and I4 or I5 are going. So this total comes out to be 0. Algebraic sum means we will take the sign. The coming which is coming towards the junction, we will take positive. Going out, that is a negative. So, and importance is that this law follows. It follows. It means this law. This law follows conservation of conservation of conservation of charge. This law follow conservation of charge. This is the Kirchhoff first law. Now Kirchhoff second law. Second law. It is also called as loop law. It is based on current. It is based on EMF or potential difference. So according to this law, it is state that it is state that it is state that algebraic sum of total EMF is equal to algebraic sum of total potential drop, means I into R in a closed loop. In a closed loop, it is stated that algebraic sum of the EMF, total EMF, is equal to algebraic sum of the total potential drop in a, means it is stated that sigma E is equal to sigma I into R. This is the potential difference, right? So suppose we have one cell, this is another, and now this is the another cell. Its EMF is E1, this is R1, this is R, this is E2 or this is R2. Here I am taking A, B, C, D, E and F. Suppose current is, this current is I1, this current is I1, a part of it goes to here, this is I2, or remaining current is I1 minus I2. This is I1 coming, I2 will go, remaining current here, this current is I1 minus I2 here, or this is I1. Now here this I1 current is here, I1 is here, here this is I2, this is I2, or here I1 minus I2, remaining current. This is I1, I2 will go here, then remaining current. And now at this point, this is I2, this current is I2, or this is I1 minus I2. It will cancel out. Again, I will go to back to cell. Now here I apply the loop. We apply, now there is a sign system for this Kirchhoff law. So what is a sign system? Sign system. So we use a sign system. Number one, for EMF. What is for EMF? If for EMF, suppose this is cell. Suppose in order to apply this law, we cross the cell from positive to negative terminal. Then EMF will be negative. The terminal which you leave at last, that is a negative. And second one is EMF will be positive if this is the cell and you are crossing this way, the cell, while applying this formula. So here EMF will be positive. Second one is, second convention is for I into R. This is for EMF for I into R. Now suppose this is R and this is the current. Suppose while applying this formula, we are going in the direction of, this is the direction. This direction will be chosen by you, this one. Okay, you are in the same direction, so I into R will be positive. Suppose this is current or this is R, you are coming in this direction while applying this law, so I into R will be taken negative. This is the sign system. Now let us apply this formula in this closed loop. Here I take closed loop, I am taking this closed loop, A, C, D, F or E, right? So first of all we go for EMF. You go from A, cell, here it is cell. So this is a closed loop. I have chosen direction A, C, this one. This is the direction which I have chosen. This is the arrow of the direction. So while crossing this cell, I am leaving this cell this way, crossing this cell this way, and I am leaving negative terminal at last. So I will take the negative sign. So this is minus E2. Now go for cell. This is cell. Now I am crossing minus to plus. If this is the case. This is the case, minus to plus. So EMF will be taken positive. I am coming in this direction. I am leaving the cell. Which terminal at later end, at last, that is the positive. So this will be E1 will be positive. So E1 will be positive, right? Again you go. I first of all, in order to apply this second law, I am going for sigma E. So here I have chosen loop. I can choose loop this way also, A, F, D, but I am choosing here. Choosing the loop this way. So A, first you go for cell, A to C, no cell, C to D, there is a cell, I am crossing cell, plus to minus, you take the negative terminal. You terminal आप बाद में ले छोड़ रहे हो cell का negative. Now move. Now this is the another cell. Now minus to plus, the terminal which are leaving at last, that is the positive. So you take the positive sign for EMF. Okay, now you go for I into R. I into R will only be there when there is a resistance. Resistance, you go for resistance. Don't see the current. Resistance, there is a resistance. So current is going in this direction, and we are also going in this direction. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D in this direction. So I into R. So it is I1 minus I2 into R2. This is R2. Now you go. Resistance. This is the resistance. You will go only in those loop in the loop which we have written here, right over here. So you are going in this direction, or current, this current is I1. Look at this one. If I have put the current, then current from here to here will be I1. If I have written I1 minus I2, then current from here to here will be I1 minus I2. If I have written I2 here, then current from here to here will be I2, right? So the current is I1 is coming in this direction. So in this resistance, I into R. Now what will the sign? Current is going in this direction, and I am also going in this direction. So I will take the positive sign, and that is I1 R1. So this is the equation of this one. Now you can solve it, right? Suppose I take the closed loop, this one, A B E F A. So first you go for sigma E is equal to sigma IR, right? So now here you see सेल ए, जैसे यहाँ लिखा है वैसे ही जाना, ए टू बी सेल 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 सेल, ए टू बी नो सेल, बी टू ई नो सेल, ई टू एफ नो सेल, एफ टू ए देयर इज अ सेल, and you are crossing the cell minus to plus, so which terminal you are leaving letter, that is a positive, so you will take plus E1. Okay, now there is only one cell. Now you go for sigma IR. Sigma IR R, you first you search for I R, sorry, not I R, R, this is the R, where I R and R will together, you will take IR. So you are going in which direction? A to B, B to C. Current is also going in this direction, so we will take the positive sign. I2 into R. Now resistance, this is the resistance. Now current is going in this direction and we are also going in the same direction. So this is I1 into R1. So this is the, so I have applied the Kirchhoff. This is the first law or the second law, right? So this way we can apply this in the first law. Here I am giving you one case. Suppose in this there is a circuit here. Here I am taking current I1, this is current coming here. Here I am taking current I2, this is also coming here. Or this current is I3, I have taken I3, right? So this current is I1, this current is I2, and this is I3, right? So these two current are coming, or this is going. So what will happen? I1 plus I2 minus I3 is equal to 0. So in this case we will do this. So this is the Kirchhoff's law. And second law, the second law is follows the conservation of energy. It follows conservation of energy. It is very important point, conservation of energy. This follow conservation of charge, this follow conservation of energy. Why the conservation of charge? Means whatever charge will come to the junction, the same charge. Current means charge is neither created nor destroyed. Suppose here the current of here it is a current of 5 ampere, so sorry 3 ampere, or it is of 4 ampere, so current will go, that is the 5, not 5, that will be the 7. 3 plus 4 is equal to 3 ampere, means 3 coulomb per second, 4 coulomb per second. Then the current this must be 7 ampere, means 7 coulomb. If it is 5, then conservation of charge will not valid, because it is a 5 coulomb per second, so charge is destroyed. So it follows conservation of charge is follow conservation of energy. EMF means a source of electrical energy. So whatever energy this cell, that will be distributed here. So total energy is equal to energy appear here or energy appear here. Sigma E is equal to sigma IR. So this is the energy in the cell, this is the energy which appear across the resistance. So total energy is equal to total energy inside the cell is equal to total energy appear on the across the resistance. Thank you.